Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be trying out Elex 2. This is a Piranha Bytes game. I've never really played any of the Elex games, so this is going to be a little bit of a new experience for me, but I do like RPG games. So I'm just going to quickly go through the in-game settings. Playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160 at 120 Hz. As you can see, scaling's at 100%, so it means I'm playing at native or selected resolution. Now, the game does use some interesting post-AA techniques, TSMA and TFXAA. I've never seen those before, so I'm just going to pick TSMAA as seems like it's the best option available. And everything else is maxed out, as you can see. So, on first inspection of the game, looks reasonably good, and the environment looks okay. So graphically, yeah, not too bad. It's nothing amazing, but not bad either. With most open world games, this is probably going to be demanding to run. But it kind of strikes me, if you're a fan of something like Gothic or Risen, this is probably going to be a game for you. Deal with this. So even the RTX 3090 is struggling to remain above 60 frames per second. And my 6900 XT was giving me similar frames. So even the two top end cards, you're not going to run away with it in terms of performance. But the freedom in this game is really, really good. You can pretty much just get on with it. You don't have to stick to the storyline. You can just start exploring straight away. You also have this jetpack where it helps you kind of get around a little bit easier, deal with high drops. So my first mission is to look for my son. He's out here on his own, so I need to find him. CPU usage is low as you'd expect, and it's something that I see every day with games. You rarely find games that use more than 4 cores. I'll take this thing out. Controls feel a little bit clunky, but it does work, I guess. And there's some more people out here. Are they good? Are they bad? I'm not too sure. I'll put my weapon away first, though.
Jax, so glad you're alive. We feared the worst.
What happened here?
Caught us completely off guard. During the night watch, they blindsided us.
The strange intruders?
No. The Morcons. See here? They're fallen bloodhounds. The biggest group of them is already moving back up north.
Can you heal me?
Of course. I can give you a few flasks, but we need the rest for our wounded. Ugh. You look like shit, Jax.
I'm all right. Just got bitten by one of those damn creatures.
Shit. Better get that looked at.
Of course. Thanks. Those large purple formers. Ever see them before?
Oh, when the outsiders arrived, they spread out down south. We saw a lot of their creatures when we were out hunting. Couldn't always deal with them, though. Had this whole battle of the factions to deal with.
Where's Dex? Where's my son?
His mother took him with her.
Kaya was here? With him?
Yes, and she followed the Morcons north. You know she'll never rest until she's defeated them all.
Okay. So now I've got to head north. The voice acting is pretty okay. It's like not bad and it's not great either, so So far, it's okay. Okay, so the game doesn't hold your hand though. You're pretty much thrusted into this world and just told to head in a direction. There is a waypoint system that you can use for your own means, but generally the game doesn't have that. So you just kind of gotta pay attention to where you're going. DRAM usage is pretty average as well. Anything under 8 gigabytes in my book is good. Means a lot more people can play at high resolutions. This thing looks a little bit stronger than the usual enemies, but maybe I should take one of these potions first. Damn, this thing's strong. Defensively, it's not that powerful, but got good offense. See what I can get from it. Some raw poultry. So I guess you can cook and feed yourself on this game. Coming up to some kind of settlement now. So even though this looks pretty primitive, the game does have quite a lot of futuristic tech in it. But you'll get that once you advance.
I want to see Kaya.
Let him through.
Hi.
Finally, the mysterious stranger honors us with his presence.
Sorry, I got held up.
Oh, well, how can I complain when faced with such a valid reason?
All right, I get it. You're angry, but I've spent a few days out cold in some ruins.
Is that so? And how did that happen?
Maybe you haven't realized, but we have a new enemy.
Yeah, I noticed. As if I didn't have enough problems. As you can see, my hands are pretty much full.
You're going to take our son on one of your expeditions?
He's better off staying with us right now. There have been far too many attacks on the fort lately. He's not safe there anymore.
Oh yeah, much safer out here.
I don't need a lecture from you. Mister, I like to disappear into my hut when things get difficult.
Actually, the hut is gone. Buried under one of those flying fortresses.
I'm happy to hear it. I never understood why you chose to hide in there instead of living with us.
I have my reasons. You know what they were.
Don't make me laugh. You felt wounded because the faction leaders wouldn't listen to your warnings of the potential dangers. And instead of accepting that failure and moving on, you curled up into a ball and wasted years of your life. You were a great man once, Jax. Think of all you did. Fighting your own people, storming the Ice Palace, defeating the hybrid.
Not everyone remembers it that way.
I was there, and that is exactly what happened. No matter what people remember, or choose to remember.
Well, those potential dangers, as you call them, are right in front of us now. We both saw this coming. Now it's up to us to fight for everyone's survival.
I know, just as it ever was. People are too preoccupied with their own lives to worry about the future of humanity. But that doesn't mean you should ignore your own life. If only you had been a real father to Dex, none of this would have happened. Do you think I should have left him on the battlefield at the World Heart then?
No, of course not.
Anyway, Asker will take good care of him. He would never leave him behind. Unlike you.
Where is he now, actually? I need to go see
Where's
him.
Dex now?
He's nearby. Asker is teaching him a lesson in patience. You would think he would have learned that from us.
Oh, very funny.
What? Don't you think I know I could have done better too? That this wasteland is no place for him? If you have any better suggestions, let me know. But don't look at me like that. Don't you dare judge me.
Anyway, I think I've heard enough from these two.
My head.
So clearly still suffering from
Looks
some
like
kind
I
of
still have a
toxin.
long, painful road ahead.
You found fuel, you can use a jetpack workbench to increase fuel supply. What was that, sir? Well, I'll do that another time. Let's try and find some more action. So his son's nearby, apparently. Don't see anyone around. The thing about the jetpack, you don't really need to worry about high falls.
You're listening to Herbert, broadcasting from the orbit.
There's soldiers around here. Where's this kid? Oh, there's some more potions around here. It's best to just hoard all the good stuff. Never know when you're going to need it. But I know most of you guys may be thinking that the graphics are not anything special, especially for a 2022 game, but from what I've seen, the Elex franchise, it does have a really good story. Again, I'm not familiar with the first game, so I couldn't really comment too much on that. But everyone seems to think the graphics are not the be all and end all. The actual story is meant to be really good. And the amount of exploration you can do is really, really good as well. So I'm just gonna forget about the main mission. I'm just gonna go looking around, see what trouble I can get into. But yeah, very open game. Damn, that thing looks like a damn Velociraptor. I'm not even gonna mess with that. That will probably take me down. I'm gonna stay away from that. You should just be able to use some common sense and know what enemies you can take on at an early time in the game. That looks far too menacing. I was gonna make sure it hasn't heard me. So I'm not even clear if they're living on Earth at the moment. I don't think they are. This is some kind of backwater planet that they've taken refuge in after the war or whatever. And now this enemy has found them and decided to try to occupy the place, as you heard. And apparently they're trying to terraform the planet as well to suit their needs. So basically we need to stop this invasion. Okay. There's two of them. Fancy my chances against one, but not two. Don't know if I can separate them. They've seen me. Alright, it's got that kind of skull, which probably means you can't kill it yet. So I should probably stay out of that thing's way as well. Here is like some kind of radio tower. I wonder if there's any loot or anything there. Gotta win. How the hell am I gonna get up here? No ladder, and I don't think I can use my jetpack high enough. Possibly, I'll try. Okay, that wasn't too bad. If I mess this up though, I will die. Man, I knew that would have been a lot more awkward than it looked.
Hey, crony. Better not go down there alone.
Commander, tactical analysis indicated probability of survival after invader attack extremely low.
Yeah, buddy. Good to see you too.
Sensors detected no life signs from Commander for 2.9 days.
Yeah, I know. Took a real knock.
Explanation required.
Those beasts attacked me. I was out, unconscious for a long time.
Recalibration recommended. Please proceed to ALP headquarters Ignadon.
I'm okay, crony. Thanks for asking.
Analysis initiated. Probability of success of recapturing lost territories.
We need to refocus until we know exactly what we're dealing with.
Environmental scan indicates numerous new threats.
Yeah, the invaders have really gone to town. We better be careful.
Analysis indicates current armament insufficient. Recovery of stored equipment recommended.
We can forget about that. That fucking thing pretty much landed on my home and buried everything underneath.
Calculating alternative options.
We need to build ourselves a new arsenal. You don't have any ideas for that, do you? Follow me. Interesting.
Seems I have an ally now. I'll just quickly heal myself up after that disgraceful fall. I wonder if this can actually attack enemies when I see them. We'll have to find out. Some parts of the game look really good, some look quite average, like the way the yeah, it seems my ally does have my back, so that's good. Yeah, so as I was saying, some parts of the game look pretty good, others look like they were from a few years before, so that the game doesn't look modern in every sense. Some bits look good, some bits don't look so good. They've done a good job with the vegetation though, and the way it moves in the grass, or simulates wind, and the trees, and the way the lighting breaks through. That's all looks pretty good, but then some of it does look pretty bland. Let's try and take this thing out. And this thing one-shotted it, and that's it. Okay, as long as this thing's with me, I'm just going to fight anything that comes my way. Looks like one of those creatures that beat me earlier. Time for some get back. Oh, I need to stay behind my buddy here. This thing's a little bit too powerful for me. Nice. Let's see what it has on it. So I got a dark, whatever it is, some kind of substance. I'm not even sure what it is. What I know is that these enemies with the skulls are a little bit too high level for me. So as long as my sidekick is with me, that should be okay. I wonder what this thing is. Yeah, this one's like a boss or something. So even stronger than the other. Yeah. My attacks barely do anything to it. What I needed to do is focus on this robot. then I attack it shamelessly and cowardly while it's not looking. I need for it to get distracted. Okay, now that's distracted. Oh, that's pretty much it for me, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.